Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Trying again on the live chat here. Seeing how this works. Just took me about 50 attempts to do the audio. Right, guys. So if anyone is watching, come on, come say hello. Come and join in on the chat. Any tech questions, anything you want to know about Kodi, anything like that, come and talk to me. Come on, I'll help you any way I can. I'm only going to be on here for about 15-20 minutes at the most, so feel free to join in. Now, as we speak, I'm trying again to bring up the chat room. Okay, so there's only just one of us in here at the moment. So, for those of you that are new here, warm welcome to Tech Now, formerly the Errors YouTube channel. As you're aware, Errors is no more, and I'm going to be continuing with the Tech Now YouTube channel. Where we go with this, we're not sure, because lots of ideas. Been getting some private messages off people. Could I do this? Could I do that? Because I seem to be showing a lot of builds, Kodi stuff, but could I show them others? Well, yeah, the answer to that is of course I can. I can show you lots of other things. It really depends on what you want to actually look at yourself. I mean, people ask me what devices are the best devices to buy for Kodi and for APKs. It really depends on your own personal preference, that it truly does, and your budget. So most importantly, I mean, number one is probably the NVIDIA Shield, followed by, don't know, where do we go from there? The new Amazon Fire TV box I think is quite good. It's got a good spec. What else is there? Yeah, I'm going to have to look into this one for you. Depending on what people ask me, that would depend on what I can find, and I can obviously show you as well of some of the ones I would go for. The one that comes to mind actually would be the T95Z Plus box, but I know there's a newer version that's much better, not much better, but slightly better, and I believe that's the budget box that most people are going for at the moment. So let's give this a little refresh, see what's going on in the channel. Anybody in here? No. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I have someone else who just popped in there. Well, welcome to the viewer, popped in. Yeah, I'm just doing questions, Q&A, if anybody wants to ask me anything in particular in the chat channel, and I'll obviously do my best to address their questions, anything tech related. I'm just showing you the channel here. Also, I'm just going to run through a few bits, just showing you our website, which has some interesting sections in it. APK updates, Android APK discussion, and a few others. Next, if you want your updates through the Kodi website, we have a blog here which has a lot of the various latest updates and a lot to look through. So it just continues. I know some of these you've heard of, things like Supremacy and Joker. But again, if you just look through them, it'll keep you busy, I'm sure. Not forgetting at the top here, you've got some Kodi technical articles, essential guides, Fire Stick guides. So just a few things worth mentioning. Online safety as well, Android applications. Now, in regards to, should we say, the website here, if you do enjoy the content that's here, I mean, obviously there's other sections you can check out, download links. We actually put things on here for our community to check out at times. So if you want to have a look at what we're up to, make sure you follow this instructions just here to the right. Make sure you use something like a Gmail account. Then you can join up and join the 115,000 other members that are set up to this community. Hello there, Chris. Welcome. Nice to see somebody using the chat room there, sir. Yeah, feel free, guys. You're more than welcome to... Oh, there we go. There's a question. Deep Red versus Premium Time. Well, yeah, that's a good. I'm guessing have you tried both already? That's the question I'm going to ask you. Have you tried Debrid and Premiutize? There's different reports on both, I guess. What I would suggest is it is down to personal preference. It depends on your device. Sometimes two people can have the exact same device with a Debrid account set up, and it comes up with different links for both of you because you're on different internets or something. It's weird how it works. They're both good. Personally, I would go with what works best for you for reliability. Debrid in the past had its ups and downs. I do believe it's got better. So if it's cost-wise, I'm not sure which is better. I think is it Debrid a bit dearer, I believe. What's this? Real Debrid for years, but Premiutize is more expensive, so not try. Right. Well, in a fair question, that is, if you've used Real Debrid for years, you're gonna appreciate what I'm saying. Is the service is much improved. With the quality of links as well. Premiutize, I think you're going to have to just try it, unless you can find somebody that has actually used it before, and you can get a bit of feedback that way. I hope that helps answer your question. I'm afraid I haven't used Premiutize. I've used Real Debrid in the past, but these days, my friend, I don't really need to use it because there's plenty of good APKs and Kodi builds for available content. But for quickness and reliability, I completely understand why you would want to use it. And as I say, for peace of mind, isn't it? It saves you 20 minutes searching through Kodi add-ons, etc., trying to pinpoint the said content that you're wanting to watch. So yeah, I can appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, I hope that helps. Oh, Shield TV coming up to renewal, so I was checking. Well, if you're in a position to try both and you've got a couple of devices, perhaps you may have the same device, or you could put the same setup on both. See what you think to Premiutize on one, see what you think to Real Debrid on the other. It's a tricky one. I mean, I like to be thorough, I suppose is the best way to answer this. And again, stick with what you know, stick with what's reliable, especially with this particular topic that we're discussing. Don't like using Kodi with Debrid, so much better, so much rougher. Chris, do you ever use the APKs? And quickly while I'm talking, is the music too loud in the background? So you can hear me okay, it's not too annoying. I just wanted to ask you that. Welcome to the other user who's watching the chat there. Thank you for joining us. I don't like using Kodi with... Hear you loud and clear, lovely, thank you. Just want to make sure the music's not too loud, so it's not overpowering my voice. Okay, lovely, cheers mate. Yeah, so have you used any APKs like Terrarium or Morpheus, anything like that? Actually having a cigarette here as well as having a coffee. Yeah, so the APKs, as I say, is anyone familiar? Anyone want to pass a comment on that? By the way you're talking, I think you probably use APKs. So the buffer issue, yeah, I'd just like to point something out there, what you've just said. You just put, I don't like using Kodi without Debrid, so much buffer issue. That again would be dependent on the device. Like if you're using a Shield, you should have minimal issues whilst using real Debrid. So yeah, just going to quickly mention the APKs. Guys, if you're not using them, they're awesome. They just save you so much time. Let's see if I can show you one. See if I can spell it more to the point. Oh, I'll try this one. So the reason I'm showing you this is because it's bloody brilliant. Right. Yeah, this is probably a good picture to show you. So this is the image you're looking for, this green one, Cyberflix. Right, once you get it installed... Oh, you wrote a comment there, sorry. I've tried FreeFlix and TTV, but not used one in the last 3 months. Right, yeah. Okay, so forget them ones and use Cyberflix and the edited Morpheus. Dream TV as well is brilliant, but I'm just going to show you just quick. So the nice thing is, obviously, you get everything and all the links come up lovely. And all these sections, and if you scroll down, as you can see just here, you've got a Netflix list, which is pretty cool. And you also have Hulu, I think Amazon Prime list as well, and a few other bits and bats. But these Cyberflix works really well. Can't rate it highly. It's TV movies as well. The other one I'm going to mention. This is a Terrarium TV clone. And just to give you not really showing you the best image there. Let's try something, bear with me. So we're going to go to large images. Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one to show you this, but it's very similar to Terrarium. Oh, here we go. You get the gist here. Similar layout. No, it's not the best picture. That better? Yeah, it's a bit better. Better still. Okay. But the same sort of layout you've got in the corner here, trending. But they're really reliable, guys. As I say, they work really well, these two. Dream TV, Cyberflix. Oh, we've got another person watching the chat here. Hello there, welcome guys. Just like to say, if you want to join in with the chat, if you want to speak to us, any questions, feel free. This is just a general chat, general Q&A for any technical questions that you might want to ask me, anything I might be able to help with. And a few weeks ago, a lovely lady had some issues with her iPhone. I think she'd lost a loved one, unfortunately, and had all these pictures she wanted to keep. And she didn't know how to do it, so I gave her some advice. And hopefully, I'd love to hear from her if she's watching. Hopefully she was able to retrieve them images, but she would have needed some help from someone with a computer, unfortunately. But yeah, happy to help if she's still watching. So yeah, as I say, any questions guys, feel free to ask me. I'm here to help. What's this? TalkTalk 55 megabyte. Yep, you've got a good internet speed, so you shouldn't have any issues. Why don't you do some research? Type in Premierize, chat, forum, discussion, anything like that. See what people are saying about it. Go to the newest dates. My God, should we try that for you now, mate? The best at spelling. try and spell that. P-R-E-N. Yeah. So Reddit's usually good for this. I believe most add-ons that utilise ReallyBrid also utilise Premirise. You can set your Premirise credentials at the horizontal button. To the same terms, an add-on called Cloud. Premirise Cloud. This is a new one. TK Norris, one of the coding developers. There's a guide. Oh, okay. See if I can put this in chat for you. It's going to be a bit tricky. Bear with me, guys. Might get a bit of feedback here, so bear with me. Okay, take a look at that there, Chris. It might be able to help you a little bit. Always worth looking anyway with Reddit. So, do they support? Oh yeah, to answer your question there, Chris, I've not heard of the APKs you just mentioned. So we'll take a look. Do they support Debrid? Can I play this video back later to grab the names? You're quick. Right, first part of your question. The ones you say not heard of the APKs. Yeah, there's just a few that seem to work really good. So no problem at all. I'm probably going to delete the other video I was messing about before. Trying to get the chat sorted and the audio levels. So there's two of these. The longer one will be left. The first one I'll delete. So take a look. Do they support Debrid? Yes, they do. So have a look. Some of them have the settings feature, so you'll have to have a look in there. But yes, they do. Some of them support track as well. So that's worth mentioning. Okay, so yeah, any other questions? Feel free. I think there's only you here, Chris, now, asking me questions. Let's take a quick refresh of the chat room. See who's in there. So, yeah, there's a few people. You used to play with settings. Yeah, people who like coding, we're all technically minded, a lot of us, aren't we? So we like to fiddle and get things correct. So yeah, Chris, any other questions, mate? I'm not trying to be forceful, but honestly, feel free, as I say. I'll change the page as well, go back to... Oh, something else I may as well mention to you, which is a really great add-on for those that are watching. It's called... Now this is brilliant because, I'll tell you why it's brilliant. You can install this, and there's different sections. I might be able to get some images of it. And once you install it, you open it up and it comes up with... this is only on an Android device, by the way. So then you can pick which ones you want, top APKs, which are the most popular ones. Some of the ones I've mentioned, Chris, are in here. Alright, so this will save you messing about, putting addresses in, searching this, searching that. Trust me, you want to install this on your device, and it works well on the Shield. In fact, it's what I currently use to get my bits and bats. So that's worth mentioning. Oh, what's that, Chris? I made my own Kodi build for personal use. Yeah, good. That's the best way to do it. You learn from your mistakes as well. And the best thing about setting your own build up is it's completely to your liking. I actually have a video on here of a build called No Limits Magic. Quite a good build. There's a lot in it. I think it's quite a good one if you want to mess about and change things with it. So it's certainly worth checking out. Oh, what's this? Hello, Billy. Hi, guys. Currently at work, night shift. How about IPTV service? Careful. I've got to be careful on live stream talking. But I could discuss some things of that. Billy, is that anything to do with the Z Jammer by any chance? Are you going down that route? Let's see what Billy's got to say. Yeah, Chris, I don't know how new to Kodi you are, but maybe a year or two ago we were part of the Errors project. We created a wizard that had over 200, well, it was about 350 builds in it at one point. Yeah, Billy makes a good point there. Sometimes resetting your router and your device, actually giving your device a restart. Preferably though, I would do it in the order of restarting your network, then restarting your device. What's that? You the guy that got me hooked then? I'm not sure what that is. It was a sad day when it... yeah mate, yeah. I'm with you there, Pam. But unfortunately there was nothing we could do about that. I'm not going to go into details because it's not my place to say. But I think everybody was aware of what was going on at the moment. And I'll just say there was no option. It had to be closed, unfortunately. I think that's about the most I'd like to say on that matter. But one thing I will say is it hit over 100 million uses in its lifespan. So that's one thing we'll always be extremely proud of, and the way it changed Kodi forever. Making the process more fundamental, shall we say. But since then, everybody uses wizards now, if you've noticed. So, yeah, and I'd just like to say actually guys, for the people who are watching, and whoever followed the Errors project for that matter, we can't thank you enough for your support, for making the project what it was and how big it got. Yeah, so from the bottom of all our hearts, we thank you enough, and that is a personal thank you from myself. Making me feel a little emotional here, thinking about it. A lot of love and work went into that project. The team we had were amazing. Some of the greatest people, doing it for the love of the project. Not for any other reasons really, because there was no monetary gain from the project. All monies that were received were towards server costs. So yeah, it was great when it was going, guys, it really was. But thank you, as I say, big thank you from the bottom of my heart and from the team. Right, I think I need to shut up about that. I've opened it up myself, haven't I guys? I've opened it up myself. Still fresh wounds, but yeah, anyway, it's awesome. Great days. And I don't know how many people have got to 100 million uses, so that's something to be proud of. Right, okay, yeah guys, any more questions? What's going on here? Oh, you mean, I think you were the first. Yeah, I believe we were the first, Chris. Well, we come up with a new project, didn't we? We come up with the Errors portal, but that didn't last very long. That was like a shopping basket that you could literally pick your add-ons, what you wanted, on your Android device, and you get a code. You then go to your coded device using the Errors platform, put the code in, and it would download and install all the add-ons for you. So that was the new project actually, guys. That's what we were doing next. Right. So yeah, again, thanks for all the love, guys, and as I say, yeah, rest in peace, Errors project. But we're still continuing here, you know, as as I say, guys, this is the team, part of the team, still here at the website. We've still got the blog, as you can see here, and we've still got the YouTube channel, which is me, but that's now called Tech Now. Okay, so we've got another question here. Okay, next Q. What is the best add-on for 4K as I like magic? Bloody hell, now you're asking a question, aren't you? 4K. You know what? I really don't know what to say to that one. That's just that's probably one of the worst questions possible. 4K is bloody hard work. If the servers are good, and they've got strong connection, the bandwidth and this and that, and your device can cope with it, then yeah, okay, some things will work. There is 4K apps out there. I think Maverick as well, Maverick TV, has got some 4K sections in it. But it's not. You're getting me on a debate here now, because 4K is not. It's not true 4K. First of all, you need like a disc, what it comes on, that's 4K, or the actual file that's 4K. Then the device needs to be able to. I mean, in all fairness, a lot of these devices are playing it all. They're all upscaling. Nothing's true 4K. So if you're asking for upscaled HD, which might give you something like 2 to 3K, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. That I don't know if I can answer that one, Chris. I could talk all day long on this topic. Yeah, Ultra HD does switch into Ultra HD. Yeah, they're only as good as the device and the links, and I think the fact that any of these add-ons are hosting 4K is bloody marvellous. But the files can't be, you know, they can't be true 4K. But obviously they're going to be better than normal. I'm here till 8 AM night shift. Better check my battery on my phone. Oh god, 4%. So bear with me a second, chaps. I'm gonna have to plug my phone in for a moment. Okay, so I was watching the chat there on my phone, unfortunately, because I haven't got two monitors, I can't actually open the two chats, so it's stuck on this for the moment. Let's see what we can change though in a minute. So yeah, okay, let's see who's in the chat. Let's see how that's the top. Oh, it's not actually saying my side. Well, there's a few in here, I'm sure. I will check the file and found as the link may say 1080, but you notice when it's not on a 65-inch TV. Oh no, I'm sure you do notice the difference on the 65. Pure 4K though, mate, is yeah, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for it on the TV that's true 4K. Samsung, is it Samsung? I think have brought a new TV technology. Have you seen these new TVs they've got? It's just like a sheet of paper that comes up. You've not seen them, have you? I might show them you in a moment. You'll be like, wow. Yeah, so we've got this new TV. It's basically, if you can just picture a rather large rectangle speaker that looks almost like a TV stand. At the push of a button, the back of the TV, all of a sudden a very large screen just starts to come up. All the way up like your 65. In fact, you want to see it? Yeah? Yeah, let me show. Oh, Billy's saying APK time. Yeah, tell him, Billy. Tell him it's good. Wait till you see this new TV. The thing is, it's actually going to be a bit difficult to find because check this out. So I've got to mute it. Look at this, guys. Tell me that's not cool. So yeah, it comes up a little bit. You can have it as a multimedia interface. Look at that. Welcome to the future. I believe that might be a 65 inch as well. Beautiful quality as well, isn't it? But you know what I thought, what's really cool about this particular TV? How easy it is to carry when you're moving. You're moving home. You don't have to worry now, do you? Not banging it or scratching it. It just comes up like that. So, since I can't see the chat at the minute, I'm going to change that to that in a moment. But yeah, guys, that's that new TV by Samsung. Oh no, it's not Samsung, it's LG. I was wrong. So yeah, let's have a look at the chat. Let's see what you're saying about this. Oh, cost. Yeah, it's going to cost a few quid, mate, that's for sure. Maybe the next year or two it will drop. Billy saying, I head to the southern Chris, what the night pass just as good. Yeah, so yeah, technology is going crazy, isn't it, at the moment? It really is. Well, that's an amazing TV. So, is everybody having a great week? As I say, Billy's working the late shift. How's it go, Chris? Chris is working the late shift. Oh, they both are, Billy and Chris. Until 7. Yeah, well, I hope it flies for you both, boys. Oh, while we're on the subject of showing you really cool stuff, would anyone like to see an expensive computer you can actually buy? When I say expensive, I want to see if anyone's willing to put a price down. Let's just see what your price are for the ultimate gaming PC. How much would you say would cost? Let's see what you got to say to that. I want to say the ultimate gaming PC, I mean, what do you reckon, £5 grand? A bit more? A bit less? What's your current go-to build? Me personally, I have different setups, so it varies because I do recordings as well. But I would go with the No Limits Magic build. It depends on your device as well, Chris. But you've got a Shield, so it should work great, actually. Only problem I would say though with No Limits Magic, it can be a bit sluggish here and there. But you should be alright. I'd say give it a try. If you don't like it, you know it's easy to remove and you can go to something else. There's a few other builds you can try as well. There's Doug's, there's Durex build. So we've got to look into a few of them. What's that, 25? I've gone to build a dream one and got to 25k. Billy's gone for 85k. You boys would go to the extremes, wouldn't you? You've shut me up though, but let me show you. This is if you're wealthy. You've got a few quid. This is a system you don't want to get. There you go, how about that one? It's only 33 grand. Look at that. Oof. I do not want to chat to overclockers, thank you. Look at that, 33 grand. It doesn't even look like 33 grand's worth, does it? I do love the liquid cooling, look at that. Perfection inside. Specs of it are absolutely ridiculous. I think everything's custom made, obviously, for it. Oh, there's a spec. Intel Core i9 4.6 Intel i7. 5 GHz. 3 Titans. Yeah, so who's getting saving for that one? Oh. Let's see what 33 grand gets you. I don't know how long I've been doing this video for. It must be about 45 minutes now, I'm not sure. If I ever win the lottery, guys, I'll give away one of these on my channel. It's 2008. Had to put a video on of this, didn't I, guys? Look at this. Sorry, I'm just absolutely excited. It's beautiful. There we go. See what this one is. The same one, I think. We'll be waiting a while for that. So yeah, lovely to see though, isn't it? As I say, beautiful machine. What's this? What's your promise? Oh yeah, gone to a build a dream and we've got to 25k. Rip out the live and paid subs of it for sensitive. Where is the link? They look very tidy. What, you want a link to that, do you? Really? Yeah, nuts. It's a crazy build. think it's too much though, too much machine. I mean, if you guys have ever watched the movie Swordfish, where he's got like eight monitors or more, all connected up, and he's hacking something. I don't know what the system is that's on it, but yeah, it's like that pretty much. You know, so that kind of setup. So yeah, oh yeah, the links for the forum, guys, and the blog. I forgot myself there. They're on the bottom here, so you can have a look just below the video. So yeah, we've still got a couple of people watching. Thank you, everyone. Just check, not two watching. I have to move this now just as the job. Right, try that again. Right. Pause that. There we go. I'm going to build my next PC and a desk, but only spend about 1k. Ooh, interesting, Chris. Desk PCs, yeah, well you can do some mad designs, can't you? That's for sure. Want some inspiration? Go for something like that. There we are. That's a nice one. Oh, actually what we need though, because we're on this screen, bear with me. To launch. Better. See a better picture. And look at that, that's quite cool. Got aspects of it built into it. Some control systems here. Get a closer look. Some inspiration there for you, pal. As I say, there's some crazy designs out there. What the? That's crazy. How cool is that, though? This little temperature gauge is here. That's pretty cool, but I think that's quite smart. Yeah, you've got me thinking now, mate. Oh, look at this one. Wow. Yeah, well, let's see what you're saying of them pictures. And a pet spirit, so we're all LED. I did not the same. That's what I mean. You can go as far as your mind takes you, can't you? Depending on your wallet as well. Sometimes these projects, though, it's worth taking your time bit by bit. I mean, now you know about these motorized desks, don't you, that you can get? I think this one's motorized. Yeah. This here. See, it goes up and down, it can tilt back and forth. So they are getting quite clever now. And look, it's even got the bits for you to put your PC into. So, you know, it's worth mentioning and showing you these things. So that's like someone who's set one up. But yeah, remember about the motorised setup. See, that's one there with the PC in it. To say, it depends on your budget. Depends what you want, you know. But I think that's a quite a cool one. Oh, what's this? Whoa. That's a driving simulator, that. It can get overwhelming though, that's the problem. So once you come up with an idea, you'll see something else that makes you think, well, I want that instead. I think what's probably the cheapest option for you is that first picture that we've seen, say cheapest, but the bracket on the wall, because it's so manageable. And even if you do it right and the desk is big enough, you could fit that unit into the desk, so it would save you a lot of work. You have to reconfigure a few USB ports and the control button, the power button, the restart, etc. But it's something that may be more viable for you. I think we can kind of see it similar to this kind of setup here. But I think that's what people have done. They bought something like this, which, oh my god, that's perfect. And the PC just fits into that side and the unit's there. So look at this one. Somewhat different again. Somewhat different again. So this time you've got the... I hope I've been to give you some inspiration, my friend, anyway, you know. As I say, there's lots of options. What's that? Hello, Serenity. What's up? I've given up on Cody. Take care. Well, that was quick. Okay. Take care. Bye, Serenity. If you're still... What was you saying? Take care to Cody. Yeah, well, as I say, Chris, that desk is probably the one. I think that was really cool. This one wants it. It's got 4 bays there for drives as well. So one could be a display unit to see temperature gauges, resources, CPU, GPU usage. The other could be a Blu-ray DVD drive. This one's interesting as well. There's just so many designs. I certainly hope your dream comes true, my friend, and you end up with something amazing. I'm sure you will, though. But remember, technology, take your time with it, things change fast in regards to getting your desk at the right desk. Once you've got the right desk, you'll be laughing, the rest will just come for you. And it should be easy to change parts then as well. Best of luck, my friend, best of luck. It's a nice project to go for that as well. Oh, you have to forgive me, I'm getting tired. So yeah, I must have been doing this a good hour though. Oh, 49 minutes ago. Let's have another check with that. 50 minutes ago. So yeah, I've been doing this now about an hour. Oh, I was looking to keep the space tidy. Yep, read that one. Next question. I wasn't to give up the PS4 and Xbox One for a pure gaming PC. Then I'm not stuck on the console wheel. I mean, gaming PCs are great and half the price of a gaming laptop, so that's one thing to consider. The expense is very much reduced with a desktop build. As Billy's saying there, the way tech is going, we'll be building our own time machine. We might already have one, mate. The military was using HD photography in the 60s, so you can work the rest out, mate. And the way technology is moving on, you spend £1,000 on a PC, within 3 months it's outdated. Simple as that. And when you think, right, technology doubles, allegedly, well, people say it doubles, doesn't it, every year? Well, it doesn't, it's every 3 months, so it's like, every year technology advances 4, 5, 6 times. So, at that advancement rate, you can imagine what technology we've currently got and what technology we're going to have in the coming future. And if you know how the military works, they drip feed the technology, and they'll always be 50 years ahead with the things they're testing in these secret facilities with the Black Ops budgets, the 7 trillion that went missing that they couldn't explain. If anybody remembers that, this is the US, by the way, I'm talking about. So yeah, technology's out there, I think, already. The way tech is going, I would always build, not buy, from Currys, so to speak. Well, why would you? Yeah, never buy never buy a tower from Currys, ever. Don't buy anything from Currys, electrical, laptop, computer-wise. One, they have a load of shit. It's all basic stuff. It's overpriced. And personally, if you work out the machine you like in there at, say, £1,200, if you just go online, have a look at scam.co.uk or Overclockers or Newegg or all these other computer companies, it's amazing for what you can get for that sort of money and have change. And the nice thing I like to say to people is, I guarantee you'll be able to upgrade a couple of bits if you go to a proper computer company rather than a bloody, wow, I don't know, how can you say what Currys is? Jack of all trades, that's probably the best way to say it. Well, yeah, you can't beat setting up your own system. Truly a cash saving, but unfortunately, Chris, not everybody has that luxury. That's the problem. Not everybody's tech savvy, so people unfortunately take advantage of that. Yeah, Dixon, Dixon's good job. God, how things have changed. Technology. Yeah, you got to be careful now. And I'm being a tech savvy myself. I'd like to say a couple of things about technology. Computers, you're only safe when the thing's turned off and unplugged from the wall. That's all I gotta say. And at night time as well with your phones, put them on airplane mode. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on behind closed doors, guys, with technology, it's a bit scary. But I'm not going to bore you, I don't want to send you to sleep, that's for sure. I want our conversation to be interesting, stimulating, and more importantly, helpful. So I don't like seeing people suffer or struggle with anything technology-wise. Yeah, just to give you a bit of a laugh, I find myself sometimes, if I'm in these stores looking at the latest TVs and things like that, somebody that's talking to supervisor or whoever they're talking to in the store, and I say, why don't you have a look online, mate? Why don't you write the model down? Have a look on Google and do your research. I'm sure you could find it cheaper. And they end up coming up to me as they're leaving the store saying, oh, I'm glad you said that to me, mate. You've just saved me 300 quid. So when you can do that for people, it's a blessing, isn't it? Go-to mobile phone, it depends what you want it for. Do you want one with military encryption? Do you want one just to make phone calls? Or do you want something with a touch screen with the latest technology? I'll say iPhones are expensive for what they are. Say the Samsung S10 is probably one of the best phones out there at the moment. But there are other companies that do cheaper phones that you can get the same tech, if not more. I've seen phones out there with 500 gig hard drive, 16 or 24 gig memory, was it 18 megapixel or 22 megapixel camera, 4 cameras, and then there's some crazy phones out there. It depends if it's your budget or if you want to go with a reputable company. Remember guys, all these phones are made cheap in China, Taiwan, Hong Kong. So when people say, oh, if you buy a phone that's called an Elephant, which is, for example, is a company and it's quite a good phone, they charge about £180, £200, and if you were to buy the same spec from Samsung, you'd probably end up paying about £600. So again, it depends on what device you want. There's military grade phones out there if you're somebody that works for the government or you do work with sensitive data. They're about £1,000 each, and the way they work is it is military encrypted. They are unbreakable, and the way they work is you have to have 2 of them, or whoever you're contacting at the time has to have the same phone. When you receive the call, there's a button that you press and that secures the call. Basically puts all the super encryption and has algorithms to keep it secure, so it's almost impossible to crack. Then also you've got the phones with double SIMs, other phones that work with all the networks in the world, Asia, Europe, America, so forth. So yeah, you know, it depends. It's a big question. Unfortunately for me, when you're asking me, I go into depth. It's a curse, it's a gift, because I'm thorough and I go on. So when I've said enough, tell me. So Chris has put here, I was helping a friend buy a tablet and they're doing their best, but I was asking them question that he ended up asking his college over. I'll go with Pixels. I find Samsung is bloated and Apple is not Android, so just don't bother. Yeah, that's some good points actually. Apple's overpriced. I do like the interface of Apple, but it's very do what I say, not what you want to do. That's how they've controlled it. Android is more do what you want. You've got more leeway, so you can do more with Android devices than you can ever do with Apple, and that is a fact. Yeah, sat phones. Yeah, I would never bother with a sat phone. Well, you can get them cheap, mate. Bear with me. So there's some basic ones. Oh, okay. 13. Wow, $1,300. Didn't think they were that big. Oh, actually, though, $1,300 is about. Yeah, it's about $950, isn't it? So that is the one I mentioned, the military grade one, might be about the same price. So it's similar to this. Yeah, I'm just trying to show you some of the best ones out there. No, it's not that. What was that one, then? That was a tracker. See how much this is. Yeah, it looks like you're going to have to do a bit of research on. You pick the phone, pick who you want to be with, yada yada. I was trying to find like the proper advanced one for you, the Hawkeye. They look pretty cool though, some of them though, don't they? What's your budget? Oh, more questions. It's a good. Like APKs, mods and ROMs. Yeah. What's your budget? Well, personally, if I had it my way, I'd go for the Samsung S10. I'll be honest, I would. The newest phone. I don't think I'd go for the new iPhone because that's just ridiculous. So budget, I don't know, maybe 400. Depends what. Again, it depends what you can afford. If you can afford it, I'd get the S10. Wow, that looks old. Grief. That looks like something from 1980s. Wow. That's old school. Yeah, I think they're like 150 a minute anyway, these sat phones. Anyway, as soon as 5G comes out, I don't think you'll have to worry. Well, a compatible phone actually that works with 4G and 5G. What's this? What's your budget? Is Popper you if I wanted to PM you? Yes, I am Popper. Popper Smurf. That's me. If I wanted to PM you. The sat phone I saw was touchscreen, not HTC. Yeah, you just gotta shop around, don't you? That's all it's about, Chris. Yeah, you can PM me on the forum if you want, Chris. You can also email me on the YouTube channel. So a couple of ways for you to contact me there. as I say, guys, I hope some of this information has been useful for you. I'm not sure what to show you. I was hoping a few more people would be here and we'd open a few debates, you know, talking about UFOs, technology, how your week's been, general advice, could be coding, technology, anything you want really. But I'm glad there's been a few of you that have come in tonight, so I certainly appreciate that. More to the point, guys, I'm just glad you enjoy my content. I'm due to do another video soon, guys, so I will be doing another video. The next one I'm probably thinking of doing is showing you Kodi No Limits Magic version 12 on Kodi Leah, so that's Kodi 18. Just to show people how easy it is to install that, the new version. But again, it depends on your device if you're able to use Kodi 18. It's worth mentioning as well, I would be putting more content on here, guys, but I just haven't had the time as of lately, and unfortunately I do suffer quite bad with arthritis, so when I have good days I'll obviously come on and do my show, obviously do some more videos for you. But yeah, I'm going to make a point of doing more videos and showing you more content. That's what's important for me right now, because people are sending me little requests, so I'm quite grateful for that. Oh, I may as well just say as well, currently Billy, I'm using a iPhone 6, so that's my phone. So for you guys that want to keep in touch, do check out the forum. There's some coding information in there, things you may enjoy. I always find this pretty good. Torrent Freak gives you, let's just see, yeah, latest news. There's quite a bit of info on here, really. Too much to show you. Yeah. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, this is our Twitter page as well. If you guys don't know about it, every time I do a video, it gets posted on here straight away. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, the last one didn't post for some reason. Oh, so I might as well just check this while I'm here. Where is it? I'm still getting used to all these, as they're all linked into each other. To this one. Where is it showing? Anyway, that's the Twitter page, guys. Oh yeah, while you're on here, I might as well show you this quickly. Obviously you're aware of the channel. If you go to... Oh yeah. Sorry guys, man. So when you go to my channel here, there's lots of other, if you go to videos, it comes up with all the videos that I've done. Some of these are, obviously they won't be working anymore, some of these add-ons. I'll be doing more of them anyway. Okay. Probably go with the ones for the last 6 months to check out. Maverick as well, that still works I believe. Where's Maverick? Maverick there, this one here. How to install Maverick. Brilliant repo. If you've not used it. So I'm just going to close some of these windows down. Now something different. When I mentioned the APK time earlier, we've got this here. Something called apkmonk.com. APK Mirror. APK time's the one that gets mentioned, so that's the one I'm going to trust. Okay. So, we're still live. Watching still. Right, well guys, I think I've been chatting long enough. I've been here a good hour. Let's have a check, 72 minutes. So wow, this has been a long video. Yeah, you know, I know I've been going on a bit, but we've gone through a few things, showing you some interesting aspects there. The 38 grand computer, which is crazy. Talking about Kodi, we've covered quite a bit. But again, it's just a general chat, isn't it, guys? For you all to just come in and discuss whatever you want, really. That's what it's about. Hopefully next time the way I'll do this is I'll put a link up to say there's going to be a live chat this week, so that everybody gets the notifications, and then when I actually do it, people will be aware that there is going to be a live stream. I'll try and do a bit of planning as well, questions to ask, content to show you, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so let's have another look. How many people are in? Yeah, just 2 watching for now. Okay guys, so yeah, I'm going to go in a couple of minutes, but if there's anything else you want to ask, please do just fire away. You can ask me what colour my hair is if you want, or I don't care. You're welcome, Chris. More to the point, my friend, thank you for joining us. And as I say, I can't believe you've watched for this long, so that tells me I'm doing something right, so I appreciate it. Billy, again, thank you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, tune in next time, guys. Obviously, I'll plan this better and try and make it a bit more fun. Might do some quizzes as well, eh? See what you think to that. Get some questions going, and you know, maybe some prizes. I don't know. We'll come up with something. But I need more people to watch. I need more people to get involved. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen unless I keep spreading the word and doing more videos as much as I can. So that's my promise, guys. I'll do the best I can for you. Alright, so yeah, take care, enjoy yourselves for the rest of the week. Most importantly, enjoy the weekend, everyone. Remember, life's for living. You know, make the most of it while you're here. What's this? Tells you my job is easy. What's that, Chris? I would have a 50. Well, that's the thing, innit? I've got to do some competitions. I need the numbers, mate. I need the numbers. Yeah, Billy, mate. Stick with the APKs. You never have to bother with Kodi then. It has its uses. It does have its uses. Alright, guys. Well, don't work too hard, eh? And as I say, take care of yourselves. I wish you all nothing but health, love, and happiness. Alright. See you all very soon, guys. Ta-ra. See you soon.